Now at 7 a.m. on Today in LA Weekend, as the future of SNAP benefits remains up in the air amid the government shutdown, organizations here locally are really coming together to help families by providing free meals. And we are live in Baldwin Hills this morning with those details for you. Plus, a heartbreaking update from Dodgers relief pitcher Alex Vesia and his wife. The announcement the couple made on social media as to why he missed a portion of the World Series.
Right now, we do have a cloudy, foggy start to the day. Eventually, we'll have more sunshine by later this morning, heading into the afternoon. And today begins a warming trend. We'll have more coming up in your first alert weather forecast.
You're watching NBC4. Here's what's happening today in LA.
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, November 8th, as we take a live look over Mount Wilson. It is looking like a beautiful morning. Thank you for waking up with us. I'm Michelle Valles. Let's get to your forecast. And here with us today, meteorologist Stephanie Olmo, as we live and breathe. Wow, Stephanie, we usually see you at nights, but
right.
You're joining us
Not this
morning.
weekend.
Yeah,
a rare
treat.
Saturday morning appearance.
A rare sighting.
Yes, on a Saturday morning. Usually I'm sleeping around this time, but here we are. Yes, there you go. There you go. Bright and early. I'm here with you.
You're going to want to stay because we have fun on the weekend
yes, with Michelle Valles, it could be any day, any day, any time. It's a party with Michelle, so I'm happy to be with you.
Thank you, Steph. I'm blushing.
Yeah, and we're looking at beautiful weather conditions. Not right now. You're checking out this live picture of San Pedro. This is the battleship USS Iowa camera, where we're looking at some foggy conditions out there. Temperatures in San Pedro currently at 61. Look at the visibility down to 3 miles. So yes, poor visibility, especially areas along the coast. You see that's the case in areas like Oxnard, also LAX at the moment. Down to 2 miles. 2 miles there in Anaheim as well. Reduced visibility down to 1 mile in Santa Ana. But it's a different story further in. We're looking at mostly clear skies, especially around the Inland Empire, for example. But temperatures right now, a cool start to the day. Temperatures at 57 in Van Nuys, as well as up into Santa Clarita, 60 degrees in LAX. Upper 50s in Ontario and Riverside, 61 in Anaheim. So looking at today's forecast for later this afternoon. So we're dealing with the fog right now, but later on this afternoon, we're looking nice and sunny. Temperatures for the basin at 80 degrees, 86 warm for the valleys, IE, and 81 for the high desert. Over to you, Michelle.
Thank you, Stephanie. We have some breaking news out of Santa Clarita. One person is dead after this violent crash happened just before 2:30 in the morning on Cinema and Bouquet Canyon Road. The LASD tells NBC4 a driver crashed into a light pole. Unclear as to what led to that crash, but as you can see in this video, the impact was so strong it blew out the windows and doors, and we are making calls this morning to get more information. We'll pass along any new details. And now to the ongoing legal back and forth over SNAP benefits. The Supreme Court is temporarily allowing the Trump administration to withhold about $4 billion in payments, and that means a lower court order to fully fund the program this month has been blocked. But it's looking like it depends on which state you live in. For the 5.5 million Californians who receive SNAP benefits, they'll get funded on their usual process dates, and that's according to the State Department of Social Services. For the rest of the country, though, they will have to wait for the appeals court to consider the administration's argument. One Loyola Law School professor believes the court will likely make a decision in the next few days.
The Trump administration has argued that if they are forced to fully fund the SNAP program, then they have to raid another fund that they don't want to.
If the Court of Appeals rules the district court was right to command the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP, the administration could still go back to the Supreme Court to ask for a different type of relief. And no family will go hungry hungry. That is the mission of an event happening in Baldwin Hills today as the government shutdown continues. So several organizations and faith leaders are preparing to give out $100,000 worth of free meal boxes. Here with all that information, NBC4's Annette Ariola live in Baldwin Hills for that big event. Annette, good morning. Do we have lines out there yet?
Oh, we certainly do. Michelle, good morning to you. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a mega feast food distribution expected to feed roughly 1,000 to 1,500 households. And I want to go ahead and bring in Tyrone Nance with the organization is bigger than us. It's bigger than us. Tyrone, the trucks are in, we see the tents up, and we see the line of people because we know right now people are struggling, they're hurting, and there is such a great need.
The gaps between the have and have-nots is going to continue to increase, but it's so great to see when the city is united and partners can come together. So MegaFest partnered with United Mega Cares, One Church, Potter's House, and the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza came together and said, let's do something special. And so today we're giving out 1,000 meals. There's turkeys, there's apple pie, there's dressing, there's fully loaded meals, and people are already here starting at 5 a.m.
And we see the line. And we know that food insecurity is something that is impacting millions of households right now. And it's organizations like yours that are stepping up to fill those critical gaps right now.
It's important to be a bridge. It's important to fill those gaps. Right now, with the shutdown happening and so much happening around our community, it's very important to be a vessel. And so it is an honor to be able to bring together volunteers and partners to be able to feed folks throughout LA County. And so talking to cars already this morning, people have traveled more than 2 hours just to be here, to wait in another line for about 3 hours just to make sure they have meals for their family this holiday season.
And that's how important and this is for everybody. So again, folks, we want to put the information on your screen. This event starts at 9 o'clock this morning. It goes on for 3 hours, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And it's here at the Crenshaw Plaza. Come on out here. We already see the line forming. And again, we have over 1,000 boxes to give out. We'll send it back to you, Michelle.
We love our Baldwin Hills community. Annette, thank you so much. Love to see it. All right. Airports continue to see an impact from the government shutdown as well. More than 1,000 flights around the nation were canceled yesterday as air traffic controllers continued to work without pay. LAX saw dozens of them for day one of the flight reductions. FlightAware is reporting 54 delays and 43 cancellations at the airport already today, and that could change as the day goes on. This is one of 40 of the country's busiest airports impacted by the FAA's 4% flight reduction.
Relatively easy. We panicked for 5 minutes because the flight got canceled and you know what's going on, but Southwest made it pretty easy to change it.
And those flight reductions are expected to ramp up even more next week ahead of the busy travel season. It'll jump to 6% by Tuesday, 8% by Thursday, and then 10% by November 14th. Customers are eligible for a refund during this time. Devastating news from Dodgers relief pitcher Alex Vesia and his wife. The couple took to social media to announce the death of their newborn baby. And they posted this picture on Instagram yesterday, sharing the heartbreaking news that they lost their baby daughter, Sterling Sol Vesia, on October 26. They wrote, "Our little angel, we love you forever, and you're always with us. There are no words to describe the pain we're going through, but we hold her in our hearts and cherish every second we had with her." The couple announced the pregnancy back in April and have been very public about sharing their excitement. Sterling Sol passed away between games 2 and 3 of the Dodgers World Series matchup against the Toronto Blue Jays. And we're learning that the Dodgers and those close to the organization knew about the couple's loss. But of course, they kept that information private at the time. We spoke with NBC Sports reporter Michael Duarte about how the team handled the news and how they're supporting the Vesias in their time of need.
It's just heartbreaking. It's absolutely brutal. I'm getting emotional just talking about it with you right now, sharing it. I don't have a child, but I can't imagine the situation that they're in. So I think for the Dodgers to give them their space, to allow them to grieve and process this on their own, was extremely